Good morning, welcome to the London session. I hope you're doing well. All right, where do I begin from? Let's go with the dollar index first. Okay, so dollar index, it's playing up, and we just have to take it as it is. We can't do much about it. So we've been going sideways for a while on the daily. We've had two inside days, and then today they've managed to break outside. Right, we got these 2 days inside that day, and today they've managed to break outside that. So I want to watch what they're going to do from here. Are they going to take out this high and then drop? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. It's not showing me exactly what it wants to do. I wanted to see them go down and then go up first. Go down first, come and take out these lows, and then go up. But it looks like they've engineered more lows here. So my thought is that they might take this high out and then come for this, because if they want to go down, they will have to take a high first. And like when we had this low, okay, it took out this high before coming to take out this low, and it took out this low before taking out this high. So for this low to be taken, it's either they're gonna take this one and then come and attack this, right? Because it's a trend line. People are gonna marry this trend line here, right? And we're gonna see them being crashed. So I think they might attack this high and then drop, right? So that's what I'll be expecting, maybe New York session or maybe tomorrow. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything on this today. I'll probably focus on the yen pairs, which I think is beginning to give signs of weakness, especially this one here. But we will come back to these ones, right? So based on what I'm seeing, it looks like they might attack this high before they drop. If they take out a short-term low, then my eye will come here. I'll use that range as a bearish range, and then I'll look for price to come here into this gap. All right, so if they break the short-term low, I'll use that as a breaker, and then I'll be expecting them to come, because they've taken out this strong high. Why is it a strong high? Because this high took out that high, and then we broke down. Okay, so this high went above that high, and we broke down. So if they start breaking down, then my eye goes right here, and then we can start looking at foreign currencies for potential longs. Okay, but as far as I'm concerned, for them to run this low, this high is where I think they will take it first. Right now, above that high, we also have ignore this one, right? That is the 2020 election. That's what caused this candle to do what it did here. So just ignore that one, and then bring your attention to this candle's low. Okay, and yeah, that candle's low, and this one. This is a big gap, or a void, if you want to put it that way. We initially came to the volume imbalance, and it did react, right, big time, and dropped several times down. Okay, and then it came back to it again. And then it reacted. Right, now we are going above it. So if you're going above it, the logical level that they might go for would be this. Like I said, ignore the wick. That would be the level. So above this high, the level that might cause a reaction to come in will be here. All right, so if they go for this high, then I will expect them to stretch it a little bit into let's say 93.90 or 93.80. Let me see 93.80 because that's an institutional level. Okay, let's see 93.80. Okay, 93.80 is here. That is in the middle of nowhere. So 93.90 will be ideal. Yeah. So I'll start watching it from this order block, but it's just a standard deviation of probably 2 points, right? So I'll put it here. That's where I will expect them. All right, so from where we are, that's where I think they might take it, and then I'll expect some form of a reaction from there, which, looking at this, consolidation, accumulation, accumulation. So we had 2 accumulation, especially them moving away from this down candle. That's a reaccumulation. So once they go above this high, then maybe we might have a smart money reversal to come down, which will be in line with the seasonal tendency. Okay, which will be in line with the seasonal tendency. So expect a run above this high. If we do get that, then euro, obviously that sell that I pointed to the last time, is gonna keep dropping to attack this low, and even maybe this one here. Where is it? My bad. This one here. Okay, because that looks equal to me, right? So if they stretch the dollar index up, then this one might also stretch itself to attack that liquidity down there, and then we will see what will happen next. Okay, we will see what will happen next. So this is where my eye will be. Before we do that, let's see this rejection block. Okay, that rejection block there, it's not far away from the other one, right? It's not far away from the other one. Again, ignore this wick because that was the election. Okay, so I'm gonna go for that last down candle there. Right, so expect this to drop a little bit more. If they pull back, we have this low being taken all the way up from here down, so we can use this last up candle as a trade idea. Are they gonna get there? I don't think so, because if they could, they should have done it with this pullback, right? So we do have a short-term range in here which we can use, right? We went up and then down, taking out this short-term high, right, and this high as well. So break, we have a nice proportion candle there. So if they pull back, that could be a sell, and I'll leave my stop loss 10 pip. Yeah, and I'll look for 221. That 221, once I get 221, I'll be happy, and then I'll leave my stop loss at break even. So 221 will be somewhere here. And then I'll leave the rest to continue going lower, at least to get to this one. If they're gonna attack this one, then that's fine, but this will be my main target on the downside. Right, now question will be, what if we take out this high? Okay, if we take out this high, it does not change the narrative. Okay, if we take out this high, it does not change the narrative. It just changes it for the short term. Okay, so for the short term basis, the narrative will change. So maybe they might come up a little bit more to take out these highs and then resume going lower. So if it stops you out by going above this high, chances are they're gonna come up here, somewhere up there, and then you're gonna wait for a breaker to form. So let's say something like this happens. Okay, then you're gonna wait for a breaker to form, and then you sell short to continue coming back down. All right, so that's euro for you. British pound, you can see that price has come back. I have not actually taken partials on this one, which I think I should have, because it went to 221. I was just being greedy. Where is it? Yeah, 221 was here. So that was the entry. Stop loss is here. I don't know, maybe I added the position and then they took it there. Right, so my 221 was here. I should have taken partial on there and I didn't. Now it's come back, it hands me down. On my actual account, it stopped me at a break even because I did push my stop loss to break even. So on my actual account, I got out at break even. But this one being a demo, I just want to see what they'll do and I'll learn from it. Okay. And based on if dollar index is gonna go up, it looks like I don't think they should attack this low. Okay, maybe it will take out this low and then stay somewhere here. Because that's a big daily order block, right? That's a big daily order block. So if they do take out this low, then I think pound is in trouble. They might come for this low, this equal low. Okay, if they take out this low, they might stretch it all the way down, and I think if you look here, there's nothing, right? There is absolutely nothing, unless let's see on the higher time frame and see if there's something. Nothing. Okay, so that could be trouble for the British pound, because I'm looking for a level that can support price, and the only level I can see, as you can see, is here. Right, that's the only level that can support price. So if they take out this low, then that's where my eye will go. Let's see on the lower time frame if there's something there. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. The only level that looks interesting according to the daily time frame is somewhere unless they're going for liquidity and then reverse. If not, then I think British pound is in trouble. Look at all this. Okay, that's all trend line liquidity, but I don't think, maybe, I don't know, maybe a flash crash, something like that will drop it there. Something drastic, or something that is gonna shake the market. That's what might do. If not, then here. Okay, that gap on the monthly here. So daily should actually try and hold this down candle. If not, then the bears are going to overturn these guys, and it looks to me that it. Looking at this, look at it from a momentum momentum base, right? Price drops, boom, like a tennis ball, right? And then it goes up, and then it drops, boom, and then it goes up, and it drops, boom, and then it goes up, right? So the momentum is dying on the upside because it can't go up. It wants to sink, right? So to me, it looks like they might take out this low, and then bring it down here. But it will be something news related to send it down there. It won't be normal price action. It will be something news related. Right, it will be something news related, because looking at this normal price action, then maybe they will take out this low, being a monthly low, and then reverse. That is something that I'll also watch out for. So if they're going to reverse, then it should be create a down candle, and then off we go. All right, that will be the alternative scenario, which looking at the seasonal tendency, British pound usually goes up for October as well. So if they're gonna go up, then maybe they will take out that low and then go up from there. I'm just double checking the seasonal. So from the 1st of October, from the 4th of October up till the 1st of November. So 4th of October to the 1st of November. So between now and 4th, there will be some form of a low forming. Okay, between now and the 4th of November, there will be some sort of a low forming. So I'll watch out for that, because that will lead to a big push to the upside. For now, I think they're gonna go for these lows. That's what I'm seeing. So this trade, I'm actually gonna collapse it now. Close this trade. Let me check on the hourly. Yep, they will attack this equal low. Just want to see if they can push up a little bit for me to close in a little bit of a partial, instead of full stop loss, some form of a partial stop loss. But it's not gonna happen, so I'll just close it. I mean, it can happen, but I'm just gonna close the position. All right, and then I'll see, because I don't want to go short here. Right, if they pull back a little bit, then I'll go short. For me to go short here, I must be very, very confident that they're gonna take out this low, but I'm not. Looking at how the market is behaving, I'm not 100% confident with what price is doing now. Okay, NZD. Now this one, I think I got a message from one of our members saying that we did not get to optimal trade entry. So I did pull my fib, and then I checked, and I was like, okay, we were coming off from 50%. So that's enough in terms of premium arrays and discount arrays. Okay, 50% is enough. So from the moment we formed that swing high up there, right, it was bound to go to 50%. Now from 50%, what is Euro seasonal tendency? If you want, we can go through all of them. We'll go through all of them once I go through this. Right, we come back to the seasonal tendencies again. 50% is enough for a trade to go up, right? It's just that the timing was not right. I was using this order block as the stage for the long that we took, right? And it did actually give a little bit, not much in terms of movement. Now this is how sometimes I get the things that I do. Okay, I want to check why we did not get a run above this high. All right, I want to check why we did not get a run above this high, because sometimes when the trade is playing, you are so consumed with the price action that's happening here, you forget what's there, right? And look at this. Now we are looking at this together, because sometimes when you take a trade, not just me, you have to do it as well. When a trade is a loss, just look at it again, okay, and see what was actually wrong with the trade. And looking at this, I can see why it went wrong. So in my trading, that's what sometimes all the time, anytime I take a loss, I go back and check why I took that loss, okay, and what I can learn from it. What did I miss? Because for me to take a loss, that means something happened that I did not see. So by going back, you will actually see it, okay? And ignore this candle. Ignore this candle here, right? That is why the trade did not work. And I'm going through with you right now, okay? I'm going through with you right now. This is why I think the trade did not work, because we had a bearish range. Price went above this high and then broke down. This one, ignore it, because that's 10 o'clock. That's manipulation. On some brokers, it probably might not exist. There you go. Right, so on some brokers, that candle does not exist. So from here, we took out the high and then broke down. So this was just a pullback, but I'm seeing it with you guys, so you can see how you can backtest your trades when they don't work out. Because like I said, you will miss this kind of information, and that will come from your understanding in price and how you're viewing price at the time of the trade. So at the time of the trade, this is how it looks like, okay? Based on the high time frame and everything, it looks perfect to go up, because we had so based on the high time frame, this is perfect to go up. But because price will do what it wants to do, then play it. It used this range to send price down, okay? So probably a break above this high was necessary before the buy to go up here, right? So in my journal, my journal that I'm gonna write, I'm gonna have this in there so that I can see why this was a loss, and what I could have done better was to wait for this high to be taken out first and then buy, because we had this as our last swing low, taking out this break, we trace, and then we attack this high, okay? So that's a learning for you and for myself, why this trade did not work out, right? So back to the daily time frame. Looking at the daily time frame, now that they've taken out this low, it looks like they will drop down here as well. Now I know you might be thinking, how about this one? How about that one? This one might offer a bounce that will lead into this range, and I'll take a sell if it does that. So we have price goes up and then down, down again. So if it does offer the bounce, I will sell it. Maybe I'll take the scalp buy to go up, and then I'll sell it back down again. Now, why am I targeting that specific low? Because if you think about it, right, we have market maker sell model. Okay, a market maker sell model simply means that we have consolidation, accumulation, we have reaccumulation, price gets to where it needs to get to, and then we have a reversal. Okay, so once we reverse, price is gonna go and attack previous areas of accumulation. In a sell program, they will attack previous areas of accumulation, right? So previous area of accumulation attack, previous area of short-term accumulation attack. So this will be the next one. So I don't think it will go up from here and then go up. No, they will attack these lows, right? So if they do form a retracement here, I'll sell short to attack that low, and then after that low has been taken, maybe by the 4th of October, something like that, we will form optimal trade entry. Okay, we will form optimal trade entry, and then I'll start looking for longs from not there, from here and there. Okay, so I'll start looking for longs from here. All right, and let me double check something. I have a position on this one, and I don't want to give back too much. I don't want to give back. I want to see them continue going lower. Give me 1 second. I also have trades running, so I need to check them. I need to check my trades. They dropped into the gap. Let's see what the daily is up to. So we went up and then down. We came back up to the last up candle, formed a swing high, down. So we probably will make a new low. But do I keep this? Nope. I'm still bearish to here, so maybe they'll pull back. Mitigation area. So the trend line is gone. Mitigation area. If they want to mitigate here, then continue going lower. All right, I've done my analysis on my trade. Let's go back. All right, so I will expect them to continue going lower, but because this is a bullish order block, it can offer a bounce. Now that bounce, you can trade it if you want to. Okay, just be nimble. It's a scalp. All right, so what you can do is wait for a change in the delivery, a change in the state of delivery. So as it's dropping, right, it's gonna do up, down, up, down. The moment you see up, down like it's happening here, up, down, and it goes up and it breaks the high, that is the change in delivery, and then you go long. Okay, I'm gonna repeat that. As it's doing up, down, up, down, up, down, it will hit the PD array, which is the daily order block there, and then it will do this up instead of doing up down again. That is the change in the state of delivery, and then you can buy the breaker because you're on the lower time frame, so your risk is going to be small, and then you buy the up candle or the breaker, and then you hold on to it. You're looking for just 2 to 1 on this pullback. All right, so the level to watch is this one here, this order block, this order block. Now if it doesn't give you that, don't do anything because it can just keep going down. Okay, now I'm doing something regarding order blocks, all right, which is inside an order block there's always a specific level price goes for, and I'm back testing it, but this is how it looks like. So inside the order block, this level here is the ideal level for them to go for inside the order block, so that will be where I'll expect a bounce to happen, right? And I'll highlight this level as well, because inside the order block we have, this is a change in the delivery here, and then this is the OB, or the proportion candle, because that's the down candle before they move up. This trades into that one, so that becomes a proportion candle. So inside the order block itself, the important level that price is trying to reach for is these two, right? So from here, that's when you're gonna start looking for your change in the state of delivery to happen. It needs to hit one of these for the change of state. All right, so once you hit this, so it's doing up down, right? Up down, up down, up down, up down, up, then you buy. All right, and then you look for 2 to 1, and then you're done. Okay, and you can use that scalp to mitigate. If I'm gonna use it to mitigate my loss, you can use it to mitigate your loss as well. All right, Aussie. Now this one, I did not trust it at all. I did not see it going up. Okay, I never saw this one going up. So all this, for some reason, it's just the complete opposite. Now I saw entity going up, but I did not see this one going up. And the reason why I said I did not see it going up is because we had a bearish range in here. Okay, what do I mean? This. And then we went down. So in my mind, this one was supposed to come and attack these lows. Right? It's supposed to go and attack these lows. So that would be where I'm expecting it to go to from where we are. So we had raid down, and it's come back up, and then it's done another raid and then down. So it's set to go. It's set to go here. All right. So if any pullback happens, maybe during the New York session, you can use this level as a sell, or from where we are, that is a breaker, and they're just going to use that to sell it down. Okay, that's the last down candle. So we're going to use this to send price lower. So it's either we go from here and down, which I'll look for further. Let's see where we at. All right, 70.5. So in terms of PD arrays, we have a void and then auto block. So that will be where I'll expect them to take it to. And based on the COT as well, this one gave me a bearish COT for this week, so I'm more likely to sell this one. All right, I'm more likely to sell this one. I want to see them close below this low first. So this 1 hour candle that is trading, I want to see it close below this low, and then I have a bearish range and my target is down here. So now it's just trying to find a good entry that will be with a stop loss that is reasonable. That will be the next thing. So once we take out this low, which I think is doing it, the next thing is finding an entry with a good risk to reward to get us down here. All right, that will be the next thing. So you have the context, you can apply whatever you understand. If you want to do it this way, that's fine. You just have to make sure that, I think if it comes up here, I'll sell more. That's if you want to use that whole area as your stop. If you want to just use this one, which is the breaker, then know that we have the auto block up there, so in case you get stopped out, you can still use this as a sell to send it back down again. All right, so that's this euro pound. I think euro pound should come back down for this low. I think it should come back down for that low. Let's go on the H4. Yeah, it will come back down. Let's see on the 5. You have a bearish range? Not yet. We need to take out this low first. We need to take out that low, and once we take out this low, then I think price will come back. Previous day's low taken, man. Time of the day is so cool, man. Look at this. Okay, what time do I say sit in front of the screen? 7:30. What did they do at 7:30? Take out previous day's low, and then straight away price went boom up. Okay, that's time of the day. Right, that was scalping. I did not see this. I'm just showing you hindsight, and if you understand the timing aspect of what I've been teaching you guys, then this would have been a nice trade. Where was the change in the delivery? I think I'll put this in my journal. Right, change of delivery happened right here. So right there, that's the long with a stop below that, and then 221 will be there. Right, that'll be my 221, and then I'll be happy as a bunny. But I did not see this. All right, so that's the business on this one. But I think it should come back down again, because time of the day again, we are not in that time that you have not touched that one yet, right? But we have from 7:30 to 9, and then the other one is from 9 to 10:30. So between 9 to 10:30 there's another one, so 9 to 10:30. Okay, there's another price movement, and if they do take out liquidity within that time, which they did here, then a change in the delivery within that same time period, just like they did here, if there's a change in delivery after taking out a high happens here, then that's another trade. So from where we are, if they change delivery to the downside right there, that's another trade to go down. But I expect it to happen within that period, and just like this happened within that the 7:30 and 9, same thing, it should happen here. If not, then it's not good, right? Because we go into a different time and something else might happen in that time. All right, so wait for the change in delivery to happen first, and then you can go in. Now this one has made me angry because it didn't give me the entry, and you can see where it is now. And this is why I think, if you remember, I said I am not gonna take this thing out, because the moment I take it out, that's when it moves. And look where it's done. Now yesterday during the live session, I said if you want to go long, wait for this candle, because at the time this was the candle moving. Wait for this to close, and then you go long, targeting, where is it, the H4 order block there, right, targeting here. But I did give it to there, right, and that's what it did. It didn't give me my entry. My entry was here. I was looking for perfection, right? That was where my entry is, and they went there and then went up. Okay, so I did not participate in this trade, which, looking at it now, is a blow to me, but it is what it is, right? We could have been in it from here, but looking at how they went up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, it just didn't fit my cup of tea. And then as soon as we closed the trade, it went up. These things are gonna happen, right? So you just have to learn how to deal with that emotion, the emotions of actually not letting it play in your mind that, okay, I missed the move. That's fine. You missed the move. It's gonna happen again. Just understand that price is always moving. The price is not stagnant, so it will happen again, and then you take it. Okay, so this is a trade that we've missed. I have missed this one. I don't know about you. If you did catch it, well done. If you did not, then you just have to take it as it is. Now, where we are now, look at this high and that high and the bearish order block. I'm expecting, let me get rid of this now. Right, I'm expecting them to reject this level. If they don't and they go for this high, I will sell short like crazy. Okay, if they go for this high, I'll sell short like crazy, because I'm looking at this high as a last swing down. Okay, for the change in delivery on the high time frame to happen, it needs to happen here. Okay, we need to change delivery up there, and today is what, Tuesday, and on the high time frame we've been bearish, so this could be one of those Tuesday classic high of the week and then it moves back down, or Wednesday classic high of the week and then it moves back down. So I'm not doing anything until I see the change in delivery on the lower time frame. So I'm not doing anything until I see a breaking market structure, essentially. Right, so for now it can do what it wants to do, but because it's trading at a level that I'm interested in, I'll just wait for the change to the downside to happen, and then I'll look for the sell. All right, Euro New Zealand, this one I don't know what's happening to it. It's just going up down like crazy. Now this one is a weird candle. I think it gapped up. Right, we closed here on Friday, and then Monday it gapped up drop, and then today is going up again. That's not high probability trading. Doesn't make sense to me. I like that candle because that throws all the analysis off. If there's going to be a change in delivery, then that will happen right here, and we need a candle to break this high, and then we have up, right? So pull back and then up again, right? So we need a break above this high, then it's gonna pull back, and then we're gonna buy. Okay, for now just leave it as it is, don't touch it. Euro Aussie, yesterday I gave you guys a level to watch here for a sell. It barely got there and then it sold off. Now I think between this one and the pound Aussie, okay, let me say something here. Anytime we do the live sessions, right, and I point these trades out, make sure you have it on your chart, because when price trade to them, I might not be in front of the screen to send it to you to take it. So best thing to do is actually have it on your chart. And I think I was doing it, maybe I've slacked myself. Once I see it, I take a screenshot and I send it in the group chat. So I'll probably start doing that again. But this was a trade that I think we saw last week, and then it did give a big rejection, right? I don't know if you took part of it, but yesterday another one happened on the pound Aussie, that during the live session I said look at this, and on the lower time frame I said price made a low, it went up, and then it went down. So that level there highlights it. If price gets there, we can see a rejection to continue going lower. Overnight, as I was still awake, I think that's when I finished watching my the movie that I said I'm going to watch again, right? That's the Free Guy. That's when I finished watching that movie. So I started watching around between 10, it's 1 hour 40 minutes, so 10, that's when I started. So by 12:45 I'd finished, and I was just looking at price, and I saw price come to that level, and then as soon as I saw it, I went short. Okay, as soon as I saw it, I went short, and then went to bed because I was tired. And I woke up at 6 here. I woke up exactly at 6 o'clock because that's when my alarm starts ringing. But going to bed, I did put my TP here. So once I woke up, it had taken my TP. Alright. So what I'm trying to say is, even if I don't put them in the chat room, okay, try your best to have them on your chat if you do trade it, right? Let me emphasize on that one. If you do trade it, if you don't trade it, then don't worry about it. But if you do trade it, then try your best to have it on your chart, so that when they do go to these levels, you can take advantage of them. Okay. Now, based on the H4, I think it should come back down again. Based on the H4, I think it should come back down again, because you have price goes up, take out short-term high, and then drop. So we have a bearish range, this being the bearish high and the low. So between this candle, we should see a rejection, which it has already given some form of rejection. Right, it already has given some rejection here. I think the mean threshold of the order block did. Now looking at this last up candle and this high, maybe that's what they want to do. Right, so watch that last up candle there. Sorry guys, I'm yawning because I didn't have enough sleep. I know it's bad. It's not bad. I just decided not to sleep much and use my time. You can get a scalp out of it, okay? Which I'll probably not do on this pair. I'll do it on something else. If I see something nice on other pairs, then I'll use those ones for scalping. Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, I think yesterday I talked a lot about this level, that we have an up candle here. Today they might take out this high and then maybe a rejection, right? So today is the day they've traded to that level. Now the order block itself is this, right? Inside it, remember I said I'm doing some back testing. Inside it, what is the level that is important? The level that is important, let me take this one out because they did not respect that breaker. The level that is important is this one, which was where the change in the delivery happened, and then the last up candle, which will be up here. Right, so from where we are, these are the two levels that once we hit them, I expect some reaction. So we did hit the first one and then it just reacted just a little bit, not much there, right? Just a little bit. It couldn't break market structure and then it kept going up. So what I think might happen is they might go a little bit further, maybe form a short-term low in here and then hit it and then break. So that's when you can engage. All right, that's when you can engage. Now if you want high probability trades, then I would advise you to wait for price to hit the daily levels, i.e. these kind of levels on the daily time frame. When price hit these levels on the daily time frame, this is where you can get yourself some nice trades. Okay, the daily time frame should be your friend. All right, so they hit the daily level, that's when you start looking in to price for some potential trade ideas. Okay, so we are inside it. This is the level that I find interesting, so that's why I'm gonna start watching. Maybe during the New York session I'm gonna set my alarm. And then once price gets there and I get the notification, I will jump on and then see what price is actually trying to do there. All right, okay, so pretty much that's all for now. I've taken my time to take you through this in terms of the higher time frame and the lower time frame, so play it according to what you understand. All right, and don't force anything. Let's go back and check quickly. Right, nothing. Let me see my trade. Okay, my trade decided to continue going lower. That's beautiful. Let's look at the yen pairs. Right, the yen pairs are still not doing much. They've not taken out the, okay, there's no change in the delivery yet on the downside. So change in delivery will happen here because we've been going up. So we need price to change direction. Same thing here, no change in the delivery, no change in the delivery, no change in the delivery, even though I caught this one on a sniper basis, but we need the change in delivery here, and then we can start looking for sells. This one is still going down, so this is the level I'm watching, the last down candle. We've created a bullish range, so okay, so we have low, high. If you do the discount versus premium, we are in discount, right? So the discount array is going to be, initially yesterday it was this one here, couple it with the breaker, or if you want to use this one, that's the breaker, but you can see it's not actually working. And apart from the breaker, we don't have anything. There's no fair value gap, there's no void, so straight to the down candle, the last down candle prior to the move up. That's the order block. So that's where I think price is going, and then from there maybe we'll get a reaction. So from where we are, this is where price is going to reach for, and then we'll see what will happen. New Zealand Swiss, I was actually looking for it to go up a little bit more, but it looks like that is not also going to happen. So let's go back to the drawing board. We are very high. I wanted to sell short up there, but it looks like it's not gonna get there for me to get a sell. Now, why do I wanted to sell short up here? Because you have a bearish range, right? You have okay, so this is going to be a pullback. Now, the fact that this didn't get there means to me that's a engineered high. So if they go back up and attack that high, then I'll sell short to come back down again. Right, but they didn't do that. So I think this one is going to continue going lower for the rest of the week into discount. We have trend lines in here that they might attack. Once that low is taken, it might pull back. Okay, once this low is taken, it might pull back, and in pulling back, is that equal high? I don't like that equal highs, man. In pulling back, we can attempt a sell with this order block. Yeah, we can attempt a sell with the pullback. But we can attempt a sell with a pullback on this and then continue going lower. Now, in terms of targeting, 50% of that range. I don't know where I got this one from. Yeah, 50% of that range will bring us here, so that'll be where I'll expect them to take price to. And I'll use this if we go up and come back down, I'll use this as a first TP, depending on where the low will form to go up. And just be aware that we have equal high, so they can also take that high out and then drop again, right? So if they do that, then obviously you know what to do. Okay, once it goes above the high, they will form a bearish order block like this. They go above this high, right? Then it'll form a bearish order block, and then you sell short again. That's if it stops you out. All right, let me go on gold and then we will call it a day. Let's see gold. Right, I said this week my analysis on gold was bearish, right? Because the COT was bearish. I just wanted to see it go up a little bit more before dropping yesterday from here. I wanted to see it go up, make the high of the week, and then drop. It didn't get to where I was expecting them to get to, and then they've broken down. So gold is gonna continue on lower to come here. In terms of entries, let's see. Okay, so we had price up, down, up, down, up, down. So where's the last point? That's the last high. Where's the low? Here. So that's the breaker. So if they retrace, let's go back and draw the line here. There is. If they retrace to that level, okay, that's the breaker. I'll be interested in selling short. For target wise, they're gonna come for this, and then we have equal lows on the daily, which I think they might go for as well, unless they did take it, not there. Here. Right, those lows there, I think they're gonna go for them. So first target will be here, and then you just leave something for that lows there. So I don't know why the yen pairs are not dropping yet, because if this is dropping, yen should be dropping. Now the second one is extreme. This is your main focus. Okay, this is your main focus. The second one is extreme, and you just want to see price come up and bump into this low, because that's the breaker, and then you can expect price to roll over. Now if they change delivery, it has to happen here. Now that change in delivery, okay, take time and back test it, because once you understand the change in delivery, you can take trades left, right, center, up, down, corner, everywhere. All right, that change in delivery, if you take your time to study it, you can take trades everywhere. It does not matter where price is. You don't care. You just want to see change in delivery, you take a trade. Change in delivery, you take a trade. The only thing is, if you're not respecting maybe the trend on the trade, on the time frame that you're taking the trade, that's when sometimes you might get hurt, right? But let me show you what I mean. Let's say price is going down, and then up here. Changing the delivery, you buy. Okay, price is going down. Does it change the delivery? No. Here, does it change delivery? Yes, because it went down, up. You buy, right? And then we have something here. down, 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 down. Did it make a new high? No, it didn't change delivery. We have up, 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 down. Did it change delivery? Yes. Here you sell short, right? Then we went down, 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 down. Right here, the last up candle. Does it change delivery? Yes, you buy. And then went up. Did it go up? No. Down, 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 down. Last down candle. Does it change delivery? Yes, you sell. You get what my point. That's the change in delivery. If you want to just go in and not respect any time frame, you can use that and then just sell anywhere you want to do or buy anywhere you want to buy. Okay, you just need a little bit of context, and then with that context you can now start gaining more from the change in delivery instead of actually doing this here, buying here. Then the context to be, okay, we went up above that high and then we broke down, so the change delivery is to the downside, right? Therefore I'm gonna sell this one and then expect price to go down, right? So there you go. So gold should continue going lower. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? We're steady broke market structure here, so that means we're going down. We're going down, baby. We're going down. So let's sell it. Let's sell it down. So we took out this high, broke down. We're gonna go for low resistance. So low resistance would be here. So we'll be coming down more here. And we have low resistance as well here. So US 30 all the way we go. Alright, so we've had a change in delivery. Now what do I mean by change in delivery? Look here, we had down, 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 up, change, went up, right here, change, and then we went up. We changed, but we couldn't continue, and then we've broken down. Okay, there's something in there for you to learn. If you want to study, there's something in here for you to learn, which is something that has to do with this high. Okay, this particular high, and why this is a breaker. Basically, I'm just gonna show you. We have high, high. Remember high, high. It leaves the strong high. Strong high taken. It's gonna go that way. But there's still more to study in here. So dive in and then see what you can get from this, right? Let's go back to gold. Let the gold melt. Let's melt gold into some cash. All right, any question before I go and do something else? Which pretty much nothing. I'm just gonna watch a movie. Whilst I have the charts on the other side, so I can monitor the trades and then just watch that movie, because it's an interesting movie. All right, guys, I guess there's no question, so I'll see you guys in the afternoon. Hopefully we'll get more from the currencies if it does pull back. I'll be watching this one as well, and I'll be watching this one as well. I'll be watching this one as well. And yeah, I'm just gonna go and steady. I'll be watching this one as well. This afternoon I will go over the change in the delivery again, because you need to understand it in depth, so that you can, the possibility of looking for trades is endless if you understand the change in the delivery. All right, so I'll go over it again today in the afternoon, so that because if you are not getting trades from me, it's because I'm trying to give you high time frame trades. The lower time frame trades, they're happening all the time, and by the time I realize this one is gone, that one is gone. So it's better I give you the understanding so that you can see for yourself in your charts, and then you take advantage of it. All right, whilst I wait for these high time frame ones to give me something. Okay, so I'm gonna see you guys in the afternoon, and we'll see what we can get from the market. Take care, have a good morning, and I'll see you soon.